Yo, what up, ghouls? Welcome to the madness. In today's video, I thought I'd start something brand new. I figured it would be really fun for any of those who are just getting into Monster High, who have no idea about the characters, who want to get to know them a little better, to get to know them. So I decided that I want to start a segment on this channel where we go to the Monster High fandom page and read off about all the characters in each episode or each video. I decided to start with a G2 character since G2 isn't talked about a lot. And I'm going to start with my favorite character from G2, Moanica D'Kay. She was probably one of the few things about G2 that I thought was just perfect. I loved her character. I loved that she had these like ideals that were like against humans, because like there was this whole thing about accepting humans and all this, or accepting monsters and everything. She wants to not be friends with the humans, and the humans don't like monsters. She doesn't want change. So I like that that's her character dynamic. Of course, we always need one of those characters who are just like, oh no, everyone needs to be enemies. So that's kind of her thing. I'm already on the page now, so I'm going to start reading. Let's start with just the initial description of like her character and what she did, or basically what her ideals were for the series. So let's start out with that. Moanica D'Kay is a 2016 introduced and all-around character. She is a zombie and a student of Monster High, or student at Monster High. A revolutionary to the core, Moanica rejects the idea that monsters should potentially convince humans to stop hunting them down someday. She is tired of hiding and running, and if the fastest way out is giving humans a taste of their own medicine, so be it. To her frustration, while her words do strike a chord with her peers, not many are willing to join her army. In fact, all her backup consists of other zombies, collectively known as the Zomboys. One advantage Moanica has, which may or may not have played a role in establishing the Zomboys, is willingness to turn humans. She turned monsters too, but they are immune to her touch and require a psychological approach. Okay. Moanica's success so far are limited, successes so far are limited, but as long as she's standing, she's striving. Yeah, so that's basically the premise of her character within the series, within the movie that she was in. She was really only in that one movie, I believe. So let's look into her background, because some of this stuff I actually didn't even know, so I'm kind of learning with you guys as well as teaching you. So let's see her background. Hailing from South American country, possibly Peru. Okay, yeah, she does have an accent. I believe she speaks Spanish, so yeah, that makes sense. Moanica is a monster who's been hit hard by the consequences of the fright flight, motivated by both a desire to ensure her own safety and to take revenge on the humans for an unlife forced in hiding. Her waking hours are dedicated to fighting back, if need be, by destroying all of humanity. Her first large accomplishments were the formation of her own army, the Zomboys, and conquering a cemetery to make it a no-go zone for humans. Like many, Moanica received word of Monster High, but unlike many, she wasn't interested and attacked the Ghoul Squad when they came looking for her. So in G2, that's what the whole series for G2 was about. It's called the Ghoul Squad, The Adventures of the Ghoul Squad. So they were like out looking for new monsters to recruit into the school. So that's basically what the backstory for that entire generation was. She later realized that Monster High would be a perfect location to pursue her dreams of a larger monster force, and joined up after all, being accepted with little question. Yep, oh yeah, that did happen. She just joined in and everyone was like, oh yeah, Monica's cool. So let's go ahead and read her personality, which, I mean, it's kind of obvious after reading the other things what her personality is. Okay, Moanica maintains a very simple scheme to view others through. Either one's a human or one's a monster. Humans she loathes. This hostility comes from mankind's endangerment of monsters that force the worldwide community into hiding. Monsters have options. Either one's with her or one's against her. And one better prays that in the latter scenario, they are beneath her notice. In Moanica's ideal world, the other monsters would unanimously share her vision and lend a helping hand, driving the humans back. But as it is, the only allies she has are the zomboids. Although she is tough on them and does not think highly on their intellectual capabilities, Moanica likes them and corrects herself when she realizes her toughness is turning into unfairness. Oh, that's nice, I guess, for someone who's trying to destroy an entire race of people. The affection is mutual, as it is less her anger at them and more her disappointment in them that the zomboids fear for when Moanica's plans go fruitlessly. Interesting. Yeah, she did seem kind of, well, from what I remember, it's been years since I've seen any of the G2 movies or any of the Monster High movies in general. It's been a while, but yeah, she did seem like she wanted to love them and she wanted them to love her, like not in like a fear way, but in a literally a loving way, like we're family. So that seemed like she really was like that for the zomboids. Okay, so let's move on to her appearance. So this is just a description of her appearance. I clearly they're going to show you what she looks like, but this is just going to be, it's just basically a description of what she looks like. Okay, Moanica has deep gray skin and glowing light aqua green eyes with dark green tint or tinge, as well as metallic bright dark purple hair, long and straight with a single chartreuse green streak. She is tall and athletic with a slim curvy body and an oval shaped face. Around her eyes are light but noticeable tainted veins. These are not reflected in her dolls. No, they definitely are not. Her dolls, the doll's face is much less detailed. Her clothes are overtly grunge with a paint splatter pattern. She wears a yellow and pink tank top under a distressed dark gray denim vest with deep green blobs on it, with black acid wash denim jeans. In Welcome to Monster High, the movie, the very first G2 movie, she has light cyan blue eyes, which appear slightly greenish, teal, or turquoise in the dark. One of her dolls has a dress with green and dark pink paint splatters on it and studded rose belt. Her main colors are purple, green, and pink. Her accessories are anatomical, mostly brains and bones, and worm themed. Yeah, I still have yet to get her doll. I do have some of the G2 dolls. I only have the main, well, not all of them, like the main 5. I have Claudine, Cleo, Laguna, and Draculaura. I do not have Frankie yet, so I'm going to be hopefully getting her one of these days from G2, because I do want to collect the G2 dolls. Like, G2 wasn't that bad. Like, it really wasn't, and everyone always hating on it, but it really wasn't that bad. Let's see. Okay, so let's go down to her relationships. I wouldn't think she would have many of them, the zomboids, but we'll read on to that. So it says, so this is friends. Her intimidating and authoritative disposition leave Monica with few to call her friends outside of her inner circle of many zombie servants. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. A lot of them are known as the Zomboys. Yeah, that's, like I said, pretty much just the Zomboys. That's exactly what I expected. Okay, for pets, Monica oh my god. Monica considers the Zomboys enough of a handful to consider any pets. That's fair, I guess. If you're gonna run an army, why would you need a pet? And they're all zombies, so. Okay, let's look at the timeline, which I believe is just like all of her appearances, like public appearances when she was announced and all that stuff. So this one's about the doll. So December 17th, 2015, prototype pictures of Monica were leaked. Okay, that's cool. Honestly, when G2 came out, I was completely out of Monster High, so I didn't get into G2 until after, like, actually very recently, like right before I started collecting my dolls. So like 2015, 2016 is when or not 2016, 2017 I think. So like a little bit after I started collecting my dolls. So 2017 is when I first heard about G2, and then my friend who actually helped me start my collection is the one who told me about it, and she was like, yeah, they rebooted it, and I was like, okay. I had no idea, so I didn't really look into it because she convinced me it was bad, and I didn't listen, so I didn't start watching it until, well, when did I see the first movie? I think I saw the first movie like right after my son was born, I think, because I watched it with him for the first time because I was looking at Monster High movies with him, and then I was like, oh, I haven't seen this yet. So that's about 5-6 years ago, so I want to say 2019. 2018 or 2019, one of those. So it was about 4 or 5 years, so 2018 or 2019. Okay, I lost my place again. Okay, March 24th, 2016, Moanica D'Kay's full name is shown on a listing on the Entertainment Earth website. So Entertainment Earth is a website where a lot of toys are sold, or some things are exclusive on their they have a lot of Monster High stuff there. And they do a lot of pre-orders on that site too. So whatever companies they work with, they usually do pre-orders through their website, and the companies will send them the toys that they're selling. And they are legit, by the way. Very popular site. Late May 2016, Moanica D'Kay's debut doll is released as part of the Welcome to Monster High Monstrous Rivals series. So I believe that was the one she was in with Draculaura. So she was in her core outfit, and Draculaura was in a different outfit, I'm assuming, from the Welcome to Monster High movie is one of the outfits she wore then. Like I said, I wasn't that much into G2, so some details are a little bit fuzzy, so this series will be like me relearning everything and getting into that. July 19th, 2016, Moanica D'Kay's profile is published on the Monster High website, which I don't believe is around anymore. I think the site that I'm on right now is technically the new website for Monster High because they don't have an actual website anymore. Actually, let me see. Yeah, so I just clicked on a connecting link they have a connecting link here, and it went straight back to this website. So I was correct that this is the new official, I guess, site for Monster High, because it has pretty much everything you need to know on here. Okay, August 27th, 2016, Moanica D'Kay makes her 3D cartoon debut in Welcome to Monster High. So that was the first movie I watched. It was also, like I said, also the first movie of the G2 franchise. And Moanica was really the only thing about it that I liked at the time. It's grown on me since then, but at the time she was the only thing about all of G2 that I could stand. And yeah, to this day, she's still my favorite character of G2. I still love how they brought her into the series. Honestly, she should be brought into G3. Like, I feel like characters from G2 should be in G3 because they were liked so much. There's another character I'm probably gonna do a video on him eventually. I can't remember his name right now. I know what he looks like. I can't remember his name, so I'll come back to that. October 12, 2016, Moanica D'Kay's profile art is revealed through the Latin American version of the Monster High website. Oh, I didn't even know there was a different version of it. Okay. May 6, 2017, Moanica D'Kay makes her comic debut in Mad Science Fair. Oh, I didn't know. I did know they had comics. I just wasn't really into, I'm into comics, but I wasn't like into, at the time I was like, I didn't care. I just wanted the dolls. I didn't care about anything. Any of the extra stuff that they had for Monster High, I didn't really care that much about. But now that I'm like older, I'm just like, oh, I have to have this. Just some extra. They have a little piece here called notes. I guess it's just like extra stuff about her. So it's saying her forename is a portmanteau, I don't know how to pronounce that, of the word Moan and the name Monica. Well, that's kind of obvious. Well, her last name is a phonetic rewriting of D'Kay. Again, obvious. Curiously, she shares her first name with Monica Yelps, Ghoulia's older sister in G1. Wait, Ghoulia has a sister? I actually didn't know that. See what I'm saying? I'm learning stuff. I'm even learning stuff from G1 I didn't even know. I didn't know she had an older sister. Wait, so was Monica supposed to be like her? Or did they just reuse the name because they just felt like it? I don't know. I'll just have to do some research on that one. So that is all for Moanica. I actually learned quite a bit myself with this because like I'm glad I chose her for my first video for this new segment I'm gonna start doing. But okay, then now you know a little bit something about Moanica and G2 for those who were interested, because I know a lot of people still don't like G2. I don't understand it. I actually like G2. Like at the time, I didn't like it. But as I watched it again and watched the little cartoon series, Adventures of the Ghoul Squad, I actually started to like it more. And it's grown on me since then. So I'm definitely a G1, G2, and G3 fan. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna change. I feel like no matter what generation it is, I'm gonna like it because it's Monster High. But we can talk about that in a whole other video. That could be a whole other thing. So, but I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bits about Moanica, because I know I did. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.